Hello! This is a tutorial on how to do choice 1 of the TGA 9 for World War II radio broadcasts. So, media broadcasts were a huge part of World War II and worked to keep those at home updated on the happenings of the home front because TV wasn't in existence at the time. And print, radio, newsreels were the source of information. So, you can create your own radio broadcast by selecting an important day in the war and reporting about that happening. Reports from the front line of battle or relay information to the United States about the bombing of Pearl Harbor. And endless opportunities are vast. So for this, it's more like you're reporting on something that's happening. It should be 2 to 3 minutes in length, fully answer your topic questions, and you need to have a script for it because if you're being like me right now, just talking out of your head, it doesn't sound great. So just make sure that you have a script for whatever you're going to say. You also need to make sure you have citations, it's well written, have the script, it's historically accurate. You need to fully talk about the accuracy or what actually happened in the event and explain whatever needs to be explained. See the key questions, and it needs to look nice. Okay, so here are key questions that you can think of. For the radio broadcast, I probably would stick more to the battles and events. Here's a bunch of topics that you could choose. You could definitely talk about battles, groups, events, the Holocaust, changes in life, maybe do a little segment on rationing and what that looks like, or do a segment on people being taken into ghettos and things like that. And so a radio broadcast is going to be kind of that a first person news telling of the event. So if you've ever watched the news, think that. With the radio broadcast, you're going to record yourself doing it, and you can upload that recording as well as the scripts that you write. And I would love if you would let me play it in class, so you'll have to let me know if I can play it in class to show the other students. And if you want to do it video instead of just audio, then that's totally fine. One of the things that I sent you were actual radio broadcasts that did exist. Start at 1:30, and then you can hear the radio broadcast. And then this example is some student projects. If you want to do something more like this, then that's totally fine too. I would love that. But just pretend like you're back in 1941 and the bombing of Pearl Harbor happens, and you're going to explain what happens to people who may not have seen it. Anyways, you can watch some of these videos and get some inspiration from other students and what they did for their type of projects like that. It's not totally the same, but if you do something like that, then I'll be definitely happy. Anyways, it is kind of like that first person account saying, Today, President Roosevelt declared that we're going to war because of the bombing of Pearl Harbor, and this is what happened. So you're acting like you are at that time period. Maybe you are acting like you're talking about an event as if it were happening today. Not in 2022, but in whatever year it is, and talking about it in first person. Here is what actually happened. Maybe you're talking about Japanese Americans being sent to internment camps and the lines and the getting on buses and all of the things that they had to do. So you're gonna talk about it as it were that. For this assignment, if you want to do a radio broadcast with 2 people, and have a script between two people. It's kind of similar to the Reader's Theater, except you're recapping an event that like actually like was happening and like you were there for it happening. You can do it with a partner. You just need to come to Help Lab and work on it in Help Lab. This is really similar to the Reader's Theater again, but it's just like you're there at the event. You're reporting, or you're reporting from the event or after the event about whatever it happened. And yes, that is it. If you need help, please come to Help Lab and I will be there for you. Thank you and bye.